I'm confident that they got the warning and the emergency notification from the Weather Service. They did their job. In this case, I think it was a failure to execute the warning and the notification of the campers along the river. And of course, the explanation is that they don't have sirens and they don't have long-range radios, backup communications, and that which did not cause the evacuation to happen. The evacuation should have been happening on the notification that came in the evening before, because the weather authorities had said it's going to flood. The rain is coming, and out of fact, the rain came more than they predicted, but they told everybody, flood warning, flood watch, flood warning, flood watch, and they didn't get the evacuation done. That has to be fixed, and that can be fixed with redundant communications and an understanding that you don't have to send buses in. You just have to practice with the campers. They've got to walk up the hill to get out of the water. And I've been hearing folks down in Texas today say, well, it was too late to send buses in. No, they walk up the hill and get away from the water. That's all that needed to be done. So I think the biggest thing that didn't happen was the evacuation, because they got warning. And then the county and the state is going to have to look at the regulatory requirements where you're keeping children. So they have redundant communications, and they have a water watch person out like we used to do in Korea when I was in the 2nd Infantry Division. When there's rain and water going down the river, you have a watchman out all night, a guard watching the water to give early warning if the waters start to rise. So there are many techniques around technology, but technology could fix much of this with better communications and a better plan for people to walk up the hill.
Yeah, you make a good point. You, of course, commanded over the recovery after Hurricane Katrina, so you know how a look back goes with something like this. But again, and what you said, people could have literally, the kids could have just walked, an acre away and they would have been on dry land. Unfortunately, this was the middle of the night, and it seems by the time they woke up, it was just too late. Russel Honoré, Jeff Cornish, we appreciate you both for coming on with us tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.